So the Wiz is the magical creator of the fifth dimension, and we are the wizard assistants for the Wiz. Um, and so the Wiz is very much real. We've never met the Wiz though, because the Wiz is super, super shy and also very, very old. So they're very, very forgetful. The Wiz can also transform, which is super awesome because that allows the Wiz to transform into characters in our games or to be a printer in our room to kind of peep on what the kids are doing or how our WAs are doing. Um, the Wiz is neither a boy nor a girl, and I think that is pretty much it. And we all love the Wiz. So yeah.
Yeah, and the Wiz is great at coming in if like we ever have, right? Because we were all WAs, we're just friends with the kids. So the Wiz is great at coming in and handling maybe if there's issues, whether it's like on, yeah, it is, yeah, the Wiz is non-binary. So yeah, if there's issues about like maybe between kids themselves, with their games, with space, with like the rules that maybe we have in place, they're questioning. It's a great way to kind of have the Wiz come in for us as our representative. And while people ask questions, I found a letter that the Wiz sent to the kids, because we did have a lot of children who had never met the Wiz because of our time away. So we have a letter from the Wiz to the kids. While anyone else wants to kind of ask questions or pop in, they can read along too.
And one of the activities is, I mean, the Wiz can also be a tool to help foster literacy and literacy practices, right? Because kids write to the Wiz as part of their journey through the fifth dimension, but can also just write the Wiz for whatever. And then the wizard's assistants are the ones that that write back. But the kids get, you know, according to the kids, they've been written back to by the wizard. And the wizard can also play tricks. And like Kathy says, it's a tool really to shake up the power dynamics, right? So that it isn't that the wizard is in control of things. You know, the wizard, you can offload things onto the wizard, so you don't have to be the bad guy, right? Or the bad, you know, the boss of things. And again, it just kind of shifts that power, you know, similar to how the undergraduates aren't the ones who are always the experts, right? The kids can be the experts, and the Wiz can be the expert, or the Wiz can be a learner or a novice also. So it's another way to play with those traditional power dynamics as well.
And you know what I love about the Wiz is that it's like different everywhere. So like in San Diego, we made it be a jaguar because we were like really grounding into our Native American roots. And then in Japan, they can't have like wizard or like you know, things like that embedded into their learning. So they use the mayor. They sent letters to the mayor so that the mayor could answer questions for the children. So like you can play around with who the wizard is, right? And like what it encapsulates, but at the same time, like, you know, you are using this magical being, right, to play around with and give your program that like magical touch, which is so absolutely necessary.